And continuing with our week of the TFC Hercules reviews, we're going on to the second figure release, and that is Heavy Labor. You can see it's a very heavy jump truck, but before we get into that, let's get into the rest of the stuff, being the box here. So there's the box. It says, your normal 15 plus, then Hercules shaped in the, in the shape of a hammer. Heavy Labor, got a nice, again, that nice picture there. You got the fact that you can use them as, with your others, silver detailing and stuff. And the little code, which we'll get into later. And there you've got the robot vehicle and torso, crotch blower torso mode. Collect all 6 members. Visit them on Facebook and Weibo. There's the TFC Toys logo, and again with another weird Chinese logo, and that large picture of, Heavy Labor. So let's get out of there. Got your instructions. Yet again, very simple, very good shape. And this is the second version, just like with the Excaver, but here's the card. There you got the strength of 9, he's got intelligence of 5, speed of 2, endurance of 9, rank of 4. Then you got the courage of 8, fire blast of 7, and skill of 4. So, like I said, second version of this, so it doesn't come with the Excaver replacement arm, which, was already put into the second version of the Excaver that I have. But still a very nice looking dump truck. A lot of molded in detailing here on the grill. You got all these little headlights, turn signals, you got the little cab right there. Even the bumper has a couple of what looks like lights or rivets. Got all these lug nuts here. Got the deep recesses here on the side. Got a couple of lights up here. Little, I guess that could be like a little grill piece for vents. And this little code here, if you know how to tell which letter is, or which number is which letter in the alphabet, basically you get Hercules out of the side of this. So that's really cool. And you get the bed of the truck, and it doesn't dump like the Revenge of the Fallen Long Haul, which is, one reason I did like that version of Long Haul, even though, again, not G1, but still. You get the guns up here, which you can store them up here. I've seen a lot of people take them off and store them up here on the side, which looks really weird. I like them better here. Let's go ahead and take those off. It does roll fairly well. Those 4 big wheels, and he is pretty hefty. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the transformation of this guy. Again, it's really simple but really interesting. Untab these here, and you just heard that really loud ratchet. And his waist, his transformation joint here is the same as the combination joints, how they work. So it's really heavy ratchet, mainly because it forms the, the torso of Devastator or Hercules. So let's go ahead and rotate this down. And leave it like that. You want to come here, unfold these, straighten them out, and flip down his little feet. Same on this side, fold that around, and flip out his little foot. You just want to straighten that out. Then flip this little panel here down, that'll form his waist guard. Want to rotate these little sections up and back. Yeah, up and back. So back and up. Want to come back here, split the bed and sides of the bed of the dump truck apart. Just bring those all the way out. Fold this up and back and form just a little backpack section here. And from here you want to fold up this little section here. Same on this side. It's on a double hinge. And just straighten out the arms. And untab that and flip it down and around, and again another double hinge. You just want to flip that around, and from here you just want to open up this front panel and come on, it's a pain to get this out because it just wants to fold right back in. There we go. Oop. Gotta basically hold them upside down for this, so flip that out, and close up the chest plate. And there you've got heavy labor, or long haul, in his robot mode. And he is very chunky, very squat. Let's go ahead and rotate that. There we go. Just for some reason it looks off. Now what I did is I already took the liberty of replacing the waist piece. This is the one that came with the neckbreaker figure. We'll get into that later, but I lost little cover pieces, so that's the only thing missing from this guy. As far as the articulation goes, it is really nice. I mean, his head isn't as articulated as X-Graver and most of the others, but he's got the ball jointed shoulder, or it looks like ball joint, but it's just kind of a universal joint. So you got a swivel here and hinge here. Rotates at the bicep, goes, well, yeah, you've seen that, it goes in and out. And bends just a little, way over, not quite 180, but still pretty good elbow joint. Nothing at the wrist, unfortunately. And for hip movement, you have to lift up the skirt piece, and he rotates on a fairly decent waist swivel. And he's got very loud clicks on his hips, so nice and heavy for Hercules. And these are the greased ones, like I said, that came with neckbreaker. Rotates at the bicep, or not the bicep, the thigh. Bends 90 degrees at the knee, unless you count his transformation joint, then you'll have pretty good knee movement. Nothing at the feet really, other than a toe wiggle, which is part of the transformation. But that's pretty much it for most of long haul here, or heavy labor. Can't give him his big kind of grenade launcher looking pistols. I mean, that's a big round that they're going to be firing. So he looks pretty good. I mean, get him into a decent pose here. And again, a really nice looking head sculpt. Some really good light piping coming through yet again. I mean, the whole back of his head is red light piping. Now, as far as the combination mode goes, again, like I said, it's really simple. Let me zoom out here. You want to take him basically to a halfway point between transformations, so go ahead and flip up his feet and fold up the the shins all the way up as if you're turning them into the vehicle mode. Straighten those out. Take his arms, take them basically back into the vehicle mode transformation. Fold up that. Take his head all the way back in there. Then you want to take this little section here, this little cab, rotate it down and around like that. It's on a little ball joint. And now you've got these two little ports here, which will be for Dr. Crank or Hook, which we'll get to later. Actually, you want to leave that folded back. And lastly, you want to rotate the waist around. And there is your lower torso slash crotch and thighs of Hercules, which one thing I like to do is I'll flip out the feet, and that allows the skirts to not get in way so much of the movement of the thighs. So then it adds more purple to it. So you got a lot of nice paint apps again, with all the silver, even the black here, and you got what looks like little tubes right there going through the cod piece. But yeah, not bad. I mean, for the articulation, it's pretty much the same as long hauls would be, except, more for Devastator. Again, more of that nice silver paint. So that pretty much does it. I mean, you can take the guns here and put them on the side. And one thing I forgot to mention on X-Graver's review is you can actually plug in the guns right here on the side of the arm. So you can do that if you want to. But later they will all combine into one weapon, but for the time being we'll just keep them on the sides like this. So that pretty much does it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing these all week until I can sell them. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of Hercules, and if you had him or not, or if you got him still, or Again, I'm going to stop rambling. You can check out the galleries of these guys down on my Facebook page, and you can also check out my Instagram and Twitter page down in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, and comment. I will see you guys all next time when we will look at Structor.